Hey there, signs of Capricorn. Good morning. This is Kim here to just pull some cards and let's see what messages your spirit guides, your angels want to give you for your next 3 days or over these next 3 days that would be beneficial to you. Still waking up, drinking my coffee. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Maybe it's nighttime when you're watching this. But you know what? Let's start off with some tarot. Let's start with the Quantum Tarot, which was a gift to the channel. And thank you so much for that gift. We are appreciating it. Quantum Tarot. Give me a main message with this card, please, for Capricorns for their next 3-day messages. Okay. Main message do you have for Capricorn, please? Whoa, Ace of Swords as the main message. Big. Information, communication. I see this as being linked to your strong intellect and clarity at this time, or perhaps over the next 3 days. You know, we do these messages so that we can keep up with these changing energies, and so this is you getting some kind of information that you need. We usually associate the Ace of Swords with a victory of some sort, because it's like the information you need in order to be on this path of success here that's opened up. And it is, in that sense, a path, a new beginning, or a portal, because it is an ace. So let's see this electricity and stuff here with it too. Let's put it there. Let me see. Whatever. Yeah. So Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. What is the clarity going to be about? And let's just pull from, I'm feeling like pulling from different decks. I have so many out here. I want to pull from all of them. I want to pull from all of them and see what is the clarity. Oh, coming out of chaos and the sun, which makes sense because the sun can bring in information. Now this card has been coming out for quite a few signs. Sulfur, it brings about healing while it's moving something out of either your body, like detoxing something from your body, or your environment, or, you know, so it moves something up and out of our experience. And this has been coming up for a lot of signs. So I feel like the chaos, or something that was very confusing for a while, is going to be resolved because of this beautiful energy here. The sun, with that Ace of Swords, it's like the information, you know, when the sun comes out, all is seen, everything becomes visible to the eye, right? And I think that that's what, like, it's saying that there's going to be a visible solution coming in here for you. And I mean, when you get the sun card in general, it means that there's a new happy experience that you're going to have. We have the air signs here with the swords, and we have the fire signs here. So we're moving out of chaos, or getting clarity on a situation that seemed like it was confusing or hard to figure out. Seven of Swords, maybe moving towards a strategy after that. Let's see. Let's just pull from this deck now, because I'm feeling like variety is the name of this reading. Variety, maybe it's that you need more variety, or want to experience more variety, more options. Something other than the chaos, something other than the confusion. So there's your truth. There's a big sword on this card too, with justice. And we have that. Wow. So if just gonna put it out there that if you're in a court situation or something that has like legalities about it, I would see this as a victory, as a win for you, just based off the cards, the way that they're coming out. The planet of the sword and scale. So things get balanced in your life, and when we think of balance, I think of the number 2, and I think of choices too, also attached to that balance, because something is going to bring balance. Maybe it is a contract, or tied to a relationship, a new partnership, something that comes in that brings balance. Let me get another one on that. Spirit, what is bringing in balance or justice for the sign of Capricorn, please? The choice. I thought that was what I... Look, and the 2 of Cups. So you have these 2, and we have... Oh, wow. I'm always amazed. I'm always amazed by this stuff. I really am. You have 222. You have your energy here related to the card of the devil, which I think has to do with this really strong, solid strategy that's coming in. 222 might be very significant to you, or you may be seeing, you may want to look out for those numbers, because you might see those numbers appear. I did say I thought I was picking up on choice with this justice, a choice. I don't always pick up that particular message, by the way, with this card. So when we have all of these 2s and justice, for one thing, things are going to get balanced out. Things are going to get better. If something was off kilter or it was chaotic, things are going to get balanced out. You will have a choice, a big choice. And this card, the 2 of Pentacles, can feel like we're trapped in between 2 realities. If you read what's on the card, trapped between 2 realities. Can she keep her balance? It's talking about you juggling a lot of things at this moment. But more importantly, it's that choice that brings about this change. And the change is going to be harmonious, just even backed by the 2 of Cups with that word harmony. You know, you can associate with the 2 of Cups that something is coming together. This can be a new partnership. You know, justice can have to do with partnerships, marriages, relationships. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but if it is romantic, then this 2 of Cups is representing a real love situation. Wow. So it is a very harmonious, good partnership. 2 of Swords is, the way that it came out was actually 2 of Swords was after the devil. I'm thinking that there's something here of brainstorming, communication with another individual that brings clarity into this situation or whatever it is that you're dealing with. It says, because it says when 2 become 1, but I'm thinking when 2 minds come together, or the quote, great minds think alike. There's something here about that shared mind power. I feel like, I don't know if I'm saying that right. That brings about a strategy, new strategy. This can absolutely have everything to do with your material finances and abundance. But what's interesting is right as I said that, the word intoxicating came to my mind, because there's some sort of, I feel like if this is a love thing for you, then there is some sort of like intoxicating feel to this relationship or partnership. It might either it's taking you, or it's going to take this other person off guard of feeling like, wondering if they're just being tempted, or if they're just intoxicated by something about you right now. But they want to plan something. They want to plan something with you. Oh, okay. I feel like that message just went in different sections for different people here now, because I have so many different things. I definitely have Libra energy very strong. This is that big choice. So after there has been some sort of, again, two people coming together, coming up with some sort of plan, there's going to be a very big decision here with the Two of Swords. I think we need to get more on the decision itself. Maybe a different deck will help us about what this decision is going to be about, because that is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords can be when we're kind of trapped in our own mind, and we're like trying to figure out, do I do this, do I do that, or it's kind of, sometimes it can represent mental conflict in the mind. But this is some sort of clarity or resolution to that. So let's do Kim Krans. Oh, wow, the Starborn wanted to like flip out in a very odd way. The choice, the decision. I'm going to take that because I think that this is a choice or decision that has to do with something that's already lined up for you, or something that you're already predestined to experience. It's like I'm seeing somebody who is a starseed or a carrier of a very high vibration being turned on or activated during this time, during times of change. And so now there's like big choices coming, because no matter what you're aligned with, no matter what your mission is, and by the way, the Starborn does have a big mission to fulfill. They have a big destiny. They may be even, it may be written in the stars that you're supposed to stand out in a very, maybe in a famous way. You know what I mean? But it's still free will here. So there's still something about, you're going to be activated. You're going to be woke up to your truth. Oh, yes, to your truth. The Ace of Swords, Justice, Starborn. And it's all making sense now. I feel like this is a reading that had to be unpacked. It's making sense now that there is this activation, waking up to who you are, but then the realization of you have free will. You don't have to choose the path, but there is going to be a specific path and a choice that is open to you. However, this path is the one card that's not here yet. I think the path appears, the Two of Wands, when you decide which way you want to go, or if you even want to fulfill a destiny that feels like it's pulling to you, that it's calling you with this Starborn energy. So, well, that just made it even more interesting. Yeah, the self. The destroyer underneath that, but this card probably needs to be out here, because this is when you're almost like stepping into it's always been you, but there's some sort of new identity here that you'd be stepping into, a new way of being, a new way of living, and a new way of expressing yourself. You have the Pearl, so it's making sense that you could say that whatever this is that you're expressing, it didn't just happen like overnight. This includes your wisdom, your experience, right? The Pearl. But now it's going to be expressed in a different way, should you choose. And they keep pointing out that message, should you choose, to me. So it's very important here about this conscious creation and choice. Conscious creation and choice. So this is the other new deck. Yay. Cosmos Oracle. And it was the gift also. So thank you. Much appreciated. Big self-transformation. Self-transformation. Tell me a little bit more about these energies here for Capricorn. A little bit more about these energies. Maybe a little bit about the choice, the decision, the choice. Coming out of, I think this is coming out of density. Coming out of density. It also could be that you chose to be in a 3D dense experience. This is a dense experience for everyone. It's about matter. It's about what pulls us down or makes us feel heavy. It's dense. And I think it's the chaos energy, and I think it is a choice to come out of that after this information comes in. And I saw this one, so I know this is a big part of your message, because I saw that when I was shuffling. So let me go to the book, so I can, because I just got this, but I want to go to the book to see if maybe there's something with this density. I feel like it's going to tell you what you're moving out of as an experience here with that chaos, because that just makes sense to me. So density can weigh down in the physical body, it says, in more ways than literal weight. And so it can be emotional, family, relationships, mental. It can be difficult to cope with density as the weight presses down. But it says, I drop my burdens. I drop my burdens. Your guide with this card is to relax and become aware. Drop the weight so you can make the journey easier, allowing yourself to stop, breathe, make space, and then continue on. And so that is, so something about your burdens being released, the density or the weight, like a big sigh of relief coming in. Gravitational acceleration is like rocket propelled. I'll go to the book because, but we have a target here. It's like nothing's going to stop you getting to your target once this density is released, or once we I feel like it's focusing on a choice that offers big solution, relief to your burdens. For some of y'all, it is about a partnership, a certain relationship or partnership that has been doing this. Gravitational acceleration. Gravitational attraction is the force that makes an object move towards the core of a celestial body, dispensing with possible atmospheric resistance and constantly increasing its speed, clearing your direction and the force of action. The previous speed of the process. So the previous thing that you were in, especially if you relate to the chaos or density type of situation here, is going to be changed. Okay, it changes its rhythm and then it accelerates towards a desired target. The available energy flow gains momentum, strength, and determination. Yeah, it's like more than ever feeling completely determined to transcend this dense earthly place, earthly concerns, earthly worries, transcendence. You may be into transcendental meditation. I don't know, maybe that will make a comeback. I know meditation has made a comeback. But there is something here about transcending. So let me get another card here. One more. There's a little spot. This one wants to come out. I can tell. Constellation. And that's beautiful because it is about this connection, right? And then we got the message already that there's going to be a very significant harmonious connection. Kind of like to help you. It's a magical connection. All right, going to the book. I hope you're okay with the book because, just got this. So a magical connection that links the parts or the points to your constellation. A group of light energy and the formation of this system. It can this card can be referring to your cosmic family or your star family. Signs, people, things that are connected, and divine groups forming a whole. And this is about messages and groups of guiding stars. Really feels like big time activation for certain groups that are viewing these messages, and it has been like that for a few of the signs in particular with these messages here lately, of like more activation and stronger connection. So it's like having a landmark here when the constellation shows up. It says you can easily identify the north and the south and use it by the stars, using it for navigation. So this is like a map. This is like a map coming to you from the stars, the way you could look at this. It guides you to the next step, provides information to let you know when you're in the right position and where you want to be headed. These are natural compasses for our human beings and the way of orienting our souls. So this is something like otherworldly out there that is helping you line up with what your target is or what you want your target to be. Okay, I'll pull a little from this 108 Oracle also. Dynamite. It's going to be like dynamite. Dynamite card says excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, powder keg, fantastic. It's like old self gone, new self here. Catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker blast, sudden, unexpected, and fast. We have another 5 here, which change, right? Changes. Yacht, adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility and travel, great ease, smooth sailing, sophisticated, with the wind, self-indulgent, prosperity, comfort, wealth, and over the top. Definitely with the beehive, something may be coming together for you with your work or something you've been persistent in. With the beehive, though, I'm saying like star, like your soul connections, your tribe. But because I'm also seeing 2-2 here. It's interesting because the card is number 8. But you see there's a 2 on each of those things. So that's interesting. Bringing you into the right people to cooperate with, to work with. So your diligence will pay off. Persistent, stamina, application, tireless, hard work, busy, conscientious, energetic, effort, patient, concentration, and endurance. And it's leading you to major accomplishments with the fishing pole. It's leading you to major accomplishments, self-reliance, exploring yourself, extending yourself, maybe to even help or guide another person. This is I feel like this is talking about resilience. Yeah, well, because it's self-reliance, but I feel like it's resilience here. Self-improvement, capable, and exploring. Yeah, okay. So, and then this, I feel like this is what comes once a choice is made. There's the paths that open up. So the forked road says direction change, options, free will, choice, opportunity, possibilities, a turning point, and a change in circumstance. And it is a turning point. It's a turning point away from the density of whatever this chaos represented for you. Let's get an angel number and we'll close out this message for Capricorn. 31, well, and 16, and 21. Okay, 31, 16, and 21. 21 says you're highly creative with a strong will to succeed, and it reveals in itself everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. I am inspiring. And 31 says your approach to life is an effective mix of practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I am disciplined as well as 16. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. You're a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask that you share your knowledge to benefit others. I am perceptive. So that's what I have for you today. I do have private readings if you need one. The information is in the description box below. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, Capricorn.